To understand the gravity of where we are today with artificial intelligence and where we're headed, it's essential to look back. The story of AI is not new. It's decades in the making, quietly evolving from abstract theories into one of the most transformative forces on Earth. But as with many revolutions, the beginning looked harmless, innocent even. It started with questions, then equations, then algorithms. And now we're staring down a future in which autonomy may no longer be exclusive to humans. This chapter takes you on a journey from the humble roots of AI to its dramatic rise. It's not just a tech story, it's a cautionary tale. The foundational ideas of artificial intelligence began to form as early as the 1940s. The digital computer had just been born, and with it came a new way to simulate logic and reasoning. In 1950, British mathematician and computer scientist Alan Turing published his now famous paper, Computing Machinery and Intelligence. He posed a provocative question: can machines think? In that paper, Turing introduced what we now call the Turing test, a method of measuring a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from that of a human. This was the philosophical spark that would ignite decades of research. The very notion that machines could simulate human thought was revolutionary. Still, in those early years, progress was more theory than reality. The term artificial intelligence was officially coined in 1956 at the Dartmouth Conference led by John McCarthy, often considered the father of AI. The proposal was bold: to explore whether every aspect of learning or any other feature of intelligence could be described precisely enough that a machine could be made to simulate it. This event marked the official birth of AI as a field of study. Early programs were developed to solve algebra problems, prove theorems, and even play games like checkers and chess. Researchers were optimistic. Some even believed machines would reach human-level intelligence in just a few decades. They were wrong. The initial excitement gave way to disappointment. Computers couldn't process enough data, and the algorithms of the time were too primitive. The promises of the 1960s hadn't materialized. Funding dried up. Interest waned. This era of slowed progress and skepticism became known as the AI winter. Many researchers left the field. Governments cut budgets. AI was dismissed as overhyped science fiction. But behind the scenes, some kept the faith. In the 1980s, AI saw a modest resurgence with the rise of expert systems. These were programs designed to mimic the decision-making abilities of human experts in specific domains like medicine, engineering, and finance. They worked well in narrow applications and began finding real commercial use. Meanwhile, the groundwork for future breakthroughs was being laid. Neural networks, mathematical models inspired by the human brain, were slowly being refined. Algorithms improved. So did computational power. Still, the progress was incremental. AI could perform specific tasks, but it couldn't generalize knowledge the way humans could. Most people still believed that a world run by AI was a far-off fantasy. Everything changed with the arrival of the internet, smartphones, and cloud computing. Suddenly, machines had access to more data than ever before. And data is what makes AI powerful. Enter machine learning, the process by which computers learn from data without being explicitly programmed. Instead of writing rules for every situation, developers trained algorithms using large data sets, allowing the machines to detect patterns, draw conclusions, and improve over time. In 2012, a major breakthrough occurred when a deep learning algorithm developed by Geoffrey Hinton and his team dramatically outperformed previous systems in a computer vision competition. This success sparked a tidal wave of investment and interest in deep learning, a type of machine learning that mimics the layered structure of the human brain. Suddenly, AI systems could recognize faces, translate languages, recommend products, and even understand spoken language with astonishing accuracy. Companies like Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Microsoft poured billions into AI research. Startups exploded. Governments joined the race. AI wasn't science fiction anymore. It was everywhere. We are now in an era where artificial intelligence no longer needs to be micromanaged. It can teach itself. It can reason. It can adapt. Natural language processing models like OpenAI's GPT and Google's BERT now write essays, code software, answer legal questions, and simulate human conversations. AI tools diagnose cancer, predict financial trends, and help design infrastructure. Autonomous vehicles are learning to navigate our roads without human input. But perhaps the most unsettling development is that AI no longer waits for instructions, it anticipates them. Systems are being built to make autonomous decisions in critical sectors like defense, cybersecurity, and law enforcement. Drones powered by AI can select and eliminate targets. Surveillance systems can identify and track individuals in real time. Predictive policing tools determine where crimes are likely to occur and who is likely to commit them. This is no longer theoretical. These tools exist. They are in use. Understanding this history isn't just an academic exercise, it's a warning. AI didn't appear overnight. It evolved steadily, quietly, often unnoticed by the public. And now it's at the tipping point. We have gone from simple rule-based programs to machines that learn, evolve, and operate independently. What began as a scientific curiosity has become an existential dilemma. And yet, while the capabilities of AI have skyrocketed, regulation and oversight have lagged behind. There are few rules, no global standards, and very little transparency in how AI is developed or deployed. The people making the most important decisions about the future of AI are not elected leaders or ethicists. They're executives, engineers, and algorithms. In this environment, the question is no longer, can artificial intelligence take over the world? The question is when and how quietly will it happen? You can get a paperback copy of this book. The link is in the description.